Good morning, students. I am Nisha Sarkar, PGT English from JNV Hooghly, that is in West Bengal. The topic we will be doing today is on grammar, and the topic name is Concord. Concord, in simple language, will say it is the agreement of verb with the subject. It's a subject verb agreement. For example, you must have noticed that a singular subject takes a singular verb, a plural subject takes a plural verb. For example, he works very hard, singular verb. He is singular subject, and that's why I have used here, or we have to use here, works, that is a singular verb. The next example is they work very hard. They is plural subject, and the verb which we have taken, it is work, that is also a plural verb. So Concord deals with that what verb we should use with the subject. Now there are some rules which we have to follow when we write a sentence. In English, we have to follow some rules, and let us see what are those rules. First one, when two subjects are joined by and the verb is plural. For example, Tom and his brother work hard. Tom and his brother, they are two different subjects, and the verb which I have used here is plural, that is work. His wife and children are in Madras. Once again, are is used, plural verb is used with the subject his wife and children. Next rule is when two singular subjects are joined by or either or, neither nor, the subject is singular. When two plural subjects are joined by or, neither nor, either or, the subject is plural. First, let us see what does this sentence mean. What does this statement mean? Singular subject, like John and his brother goes home every week. So here you can see that there are two singular subjects, that is John and his brother. Both of them are the singular subject. John is also singular, his brother is also one, and that's why I have used here the singular verb. Either he or his wife has to help me. Either he, singular, his wife, once again singular, and these two are joined by either or, that's why I have used here has. Same way, neither the boy nor his sister has passed. Now let us see the example of plural subjects. Cows or oxen. So cows or oxen are grazing in the field. Cows plural, oxen plural, and that's why the verb are is used here as per the rule. Either oranges or apples are required. Oranges plural subject, then apples plural subject, then we have to use the plural verb here. Neither the boys nor the girls are reading now. This is the another example. Now let us see what happens when the different type of subjects have been used. When a singular subject and a plural subject are joined by or, either or, neither nor, the verb agrees with the second subject or subject nearer to the verb. So this is here where we have to see, like John and his brother go home every week. As our rule says that the verb should agree with the subject which is nearer to the verb. Here we see John or his brother. Brothers, the word brothers is nearer to the verb go, and that's why brothers is plural. So we have used the plural verb go there. Next example, either the boys or their father. Here father is singular, so it has to be a singular verb, that is has. So this one you have to keep it in mind, that we have to while choosing the verb we have to see the second subject or the subject nearer to the verb. Next rule is, when two subjects are joined by, as well as, rather than, more than, as much as, the verb agrees with the first subject. That is, the boys as well as their teacher have left. So here we have to see the first subject. The first subject here is the boys, that is plural, and so we have to use the verb, plural verb here, have. It will not agree with the second subject. It will, whenever you are using the connectors like as well as, rather than and all, then you have to see the subject, the first subject. So here the first one is the boys as well as their teacher have left. The boys is the first subject, and then we have to use have. John, rather than his brothers, is involved in the activity. So John rather than his brothers. So the first subject is John. So I am using the singular verb is in this sentence is involved in the activity. Next one, when two subjects are joined by, with, along with, together with, in the company of, in addition to, accompanied by, besides, etc., the verb agrees with the first subject. So you will have to remember all these, that when two subjects are joined by, all these words like with, along with, together with and all, so that time the verb will agree with the first subject. For example, my father with all, my friend with all his children. The first subject is my friend, so I am using here the singular verb has returned. The next one, the student along with his guardian is waiting outside the room. The student is singular, and that's why we are using the verb is, that is the singular one. Next set of rules are, a sentence starts with one of, each of, either of, every one of, followed by a plural noun. The verb is singular. Like, one of the boys has lost his pen. So here you are seeing that the sentence is beginning with singular word like one, each, either, then two we have to use, and it is followed by plural noun like boys, them in the sentence which I have shown you on the screen. Then two we have to use the verb which is singular. For example, one of the boys has lost his pen, neither of them has passed, each of them is known to me. So you will notice here that all the verbs which I have used here is the singular one. Next rule is, each, every, either, neither, followed by a noun takes a singular verb. Like, each boy works hard. So each, and after that we are seeing works, that is singular. Each girl has passed the exam. Next rule is, expressions like 5 pounds, 10 rupees, 2 weeks, 3 miles, etc. All these quantitative things and all. Here you will see the verbs is singular, are singular and take singular verb. For example, 2 rupees is not a big sum, though it is 2 rupees. S is there, but I will have to write the singular verb is. 2 weeks is not a long time. Here again 2 weeks, though it is plural in form, but it takes the singular subject because of the rule which we have. And then if a sentence begins with a word there, it may take the singular or plural verb according to the number of subject. For example, there is some coffee in the pot. There are some apples in the table. So if a sentence begin with there, then we have to see the number of subject. In the first one, that is some coffee, that is little coffee and all. So I am using the singular verb is. Then there are some apples. Some apples means more than one. So I have used the verb are there. So when you find the sentence begins with there, you will have to see the number of subjects. According to that, you will have to use the verb. Next set of rule is certain nouns like deer, sheep, consul, nationality like Indians, African, etc. are both singular and plural. So we can use it in both singular and plural form. A deer is grazing in the field. A few deer are grazing in the field. Both expression is correct. Both expressions are correct. A Chinese boy is waiting near the tree. A few Chinese boys are waiting for the bus. Numerical expression. This is the next rule. Numerical expressions like dozen, thousand, lakh, million, etc. have plural form when they are preceded by number words. So when all these numerical expression you are having, dozen, thousand, lakh, millions and all, they which are in plural form, when they are preceded by number words like 2 dozen oranges. So dozen, before dozen we have the numerical form, number forms there. So we are using there the plural verb. 2 dozen oranges are packed in this basket. Next one, 500 books. Before 100 they have mentioned the numerical 5, and that's why we are using the plural verb, that is have. 500 books have been. Next one, nouns like furniture, machinery, equipment, luggage, etc. are called class collectives. They are followed by a singular verb. The furniture, that is the collective noun, and there we are using the singular verb. Furniture includes everything, your table, chair, sofa, everything, but we have to use here, that is the collective one, collective nouns and all. So we are using here the singular verb. The furniture was old and it has to be repaired. The luggage was carried by a boy. Luggage, it can be many bags, boxes and all, but we have to use the singular one. Then some nouns have plural endings, but they are singular and take singular verb. Though they are having plural ending, s is added, but they are singular in form, and that's why we use the singular verb. The news is too good to be true. The news, you understand, s is given to the word news, though it looks plural, but we have to use it as a singular, with a singular verb. Measles is not a dangerous disease. This is another example. Subject's name ending in ICS take singular verb, like physics is easy to understand, mathematics is hard to learn. So the subject name which ends with ICS, though you may feel that it is plural, but it takes the singular verb. Then the last one which we are having here, things made of two equal parts are always plural. My scissors are old. So scissors, both the parts are equal in size and weight, everything. So it takes the plural verb. His trousers are torn. Trousers also, it has the same measurement, so it has to take the plural verb. My spectacles are broken. Same here, the same measurement, so we have to use the plural verb. Name of a book is plural. Name of a book, if it is plural, it takes singular verb. Like the Arabian Nights, though it is a plural name, nights, s is there, it takes a singular verb, is. Next one, Gulliver's Travels was written by Swift. Gulliver Travels, it is travels, it is a plural one, but it is the name of a single book, and so it takes a singular verb. So children, this much we are having for today. Please remember the rules and do accordingly. Thank you so much.